Here's one fact about every animal, city, nature, or building in the world. Did you know that male bluegill fish build entire nests, defend them like warriors, and even fan the eggs with their fins to keep them oxygenated? But the female bluegill, they just swim off after laying their eggs, and the males are left to do all the work. How about this? In Finland, a group of male parrots were observed making a beeline for the nest when they saw a female laying an egg. And these guys weren't just curious onlookers. They actually helped the mother parrot incubate her eggs by taking turns sitting on them and keeping them warm. Now, sit tight, because things are about to get real wild. A recent study found that a group of female parrots will actually guard the nest and the eggs while the male parrots go out hunting. It's not just birds that do this. A group of male bluegill fish will guard their eggs until they hatch. And some species of fish, like the Atlantic salmon, will fight to the death to protect their eggs. I'm just trying to imagine a bunch of male parrots sitting on a nest, guarding eggs, taking turns sitting on them and keeping them warm. That is so adorable. Did you know that capybara is the world's largest rodent? I didn't know that. And these semi-aquatic creatures are not only chill, but also super chill. Like, whoa, dude! They can hold their breath for 5 minutes and sleep while submerged underwater. They have webbed feet, and they poop in water to avoid predators. And somehow they get along with every other animal, including humans. These social creatures live in herds and communicate with each other through barks, purrs, and whistles. They're basically the kings of staying unbothered. Oh, and did I mention that they also eat their own poop? It's true. They redigest the nutrients from their poop because their bodies can't process them the first time around. That's why you'll often see them pooping in the same spot over and over again. Capybara, the peaceful, weird, and oddly adorable creature that truly embodies the spirit of staying unbothered. Did you know that cuttlefish can change color, hypnotize their prey, and have 3 hearts? As a kid, I used to love watching those nature documentaries about the ocean, and I would always be amazed by how cuttlefish could change colors in order to camouflage themselves from predators and sneak up on their prey. And even as an adult, I'm still amazed by the fact that cuttlefish have 3 hearts. In the animal kingdom, it's not uncommon for males to have multiple hearts, but it's usually only 1 or 2 extra hearts. But the cuttlefish has 3. And unlike other animals with multiple hearts, all 3 of the cuttlefish hearts are roughly the same size, and they all work together to pump blood throughout their body. And just to add to the mystery of these amazing creatures, sometimes their skin takes on a hypnotic pattern that can actually mesmerize their prey before they strike. Specimen use made possible by a University Museum of Zoology. This bird is absolutely terrifying, but it's also kind of chill. It's called a shoebill stork, and it can stare at you for hours without blinking. That's right, it just stares. And the reason why it does that is to intimidate its prey. These birds are known to sit and wait for hours on end just to catch a fish. And when they do catch one, they don't eat it right away. They actually keep it in their mouth until it stops flopping around. Then they swallow it whole. These birds can be found in Africa, and they usually hang out near water. So if you're ever in Africa and you see a bird that looks like this, just don't approach it. Just admire it from afar and maybe run away. This is the most colorful animal you've ever seen. And if you think that's interesting, just wait. These little guys are called mantis shrimp. They're so freaking strong that they punch through the water at 50 miles per hour. That's 50 times faster than the blink of an eye. And their punches are so powerful that they boil the water around their fists. But what's even crazier is that they can see colors that we can't even imagine. Like, look at this one. It's blue, but not just any blue. It's a super-duper vibrant blue that would make your eyes pop out of your head. And this guy is so colorful that it looks like he's made out of pure rainbow energy. I mean, just look at this tail. It's like a literal rainbow fish. And if you think that's crazy, just wait until you see this one. It's got more colors than a freaking unicorn. I don't even know what to do with my hands. These animals are going viral because people can't believe that they're real. But they are, and it's so cool. Did you know there's a type of seahorse that looks like this? These bizarre-looking creatures are actually rare relatives of seahorses. They're called sea dragons. And instead of carrying their eggs, the males have a pouch where they store their eggs and keep them safe until they hatch. They drift around in the ocean currents like seaweed, and their snouts are like straws. They suck up food from the water. You can see their mouths open and close as they do it. Sea dragons can only be found in southern Australia, and they're very fragile. That's why you never see them in aquariums. And even though they're not very good swimmers, they're masters of underwater camouflage. Their see-through undersides make them almost invisible from below, and their bumpy, colorful backs help hide their outlines. So if you ever go snorkeling in Australia, keep an eye out for these amazing creatures. But don't touch them or you'll kill them. This cat has more than 2,000 eyes. No, this is not a big deal. What's a big deal is that these eyes can see 6 times better than yours in the dark. Leopards and servals are stealth hunters who rely on their night vision to sneak up on their prey. Their eyes are so good they can spot a mouse moving in the grass during the day and then pounce at night when the mouse is sleeping. Some domestic breeds like the Bengal have some wild DNA in them. You know, the ones with the bold, beautiful rosette patterns? Those are actually inherited from their wild ancestors. And their spots act as camouflage in the grass and shadows, helping them to blend in and ambush their prey. So next time you're out at night, be careful if you see a cat with more than 2,000 eyes staring at you in the dark. It could be a leopard. And if it is, don't move, because their night vision is 6 times better than yours. Did you know that praying mantises can turn their heads 180 degrees? These insects are amazing predators. They can see in 3D and strike their prey in less than a millisecond. Some species of praying mantises mimic flowers to ambush bugs. They wait until a bug lands on them and then they strike. It's a great way to get a meal. Can you imagine? Praying mantises are stealthy hunters. They can sneak up on their prey and strike with lightning speed. They don't just attack bugs. Sometimes they go after small birds or lizards. This is a super slow-mo of a praying mantis catching a bird. The mantis was hungry, and the bird didn't stand a chance. The mantises are so fast that they can eat the whole bird in one bite. Hyenas aren't dogs. They're actually more closely related to cats, and I'm going to tell you all about them. Females are bigger and tougher than males, and they lead the pack. Their bite is so strong that they can crush bones. And when they laugh, it's not a sign of happiness, but rather a way of signaling stress. Hyenas are smart and social animals who live in groups. They're so smart, in fact, that they can even outsmart chimps when it comes to puzzles. Nature made them hardcore survivors. And these photos are realistic. Hyenas don't look like cartoon characters. They look like this. They have big, powerful jaws and teeth. And their fur is actually more like a cat's fur than a dog's fur. So next time you see a hyena, remember, it's not just a dog that laughs. It's a cat that laughs. A very tough, very scary cat.